I mean, I have been away from my family for almost now 8 years. So it's kind of got used to actually living away from my family. But yeah, I miss them. Living in a foreign country is actually does give you good experiences. So I've actually been able to live in Germany for quite a long time, and now I'm here for almost a year now. So yeah, it improves your personality. No, not necessarily. So most of the direction that we wanted to actually go for in the initial part of the project design is same. Only the focus for what we should actually research about and the technicalities of different domains that we can actually pursue. That is actually obviously that changes as the research moves forward. So that's the only change I would say. I have completed 2 publications already, with one more under review and 3 more in works. So the two actually I did. One was in an IEEE conference, IEEE Mediterranean conference back in June of this year, and it focused basically. I did a work on routing protocols for drone networks, and we focused on basically uh, understanding the positional accuracies in drone networks and making use of that inaccuracies to have a sustainable path, essentially increasing the reliability of service in the network. And second was basically a more implementation paper that we actually published. That was in an MSWIM. So it's a modeling conference held in November this year. And in that, we actually provided NS3 module, so a quick NS3 module, which basically had quick schedulers and congestion control protocols, which is basically essential to do any kind of system simulation based research for transport layer protocols. And quick is supposed to be the newer transport layer, so it was a very good contribution. Yeah, and there are a couple of more in works which will basically be come into play in the next few months and all. So I would not say there has been like significant challenges. Yeah, obviously, in terms of like person right now in the personal environment, like staying at home and working from home, which is something I don't like to do, to be honest. So that is something of a challenge. But aside from that, the ITN project actually has been more beneficial, like from a technical and non-technical perspective, both. It has been really a good experience. So we only had like all the ESRs. We only had one like meeting per se, like physical meeting back a year ago. At that time, we actually kind of like became friends, to be honest. So we basically started to collaborate on deliverables this year, and right now I'm actually working in progress with uh, Salman, Dariush, and Pedro on one project, and another with Salman and Dariush and Christian. I'm planning more collaborations with other ESRs as well. So yeah, it actually has been really beneficial for me. Like it helps me, gives new insights as well as to how I should proceed my work. So yeah, it has been really good. If I was not part of an ITN project, it would have been very different as far as I can say. Firstly, I think I would not be in Italy. Firstly, more than likely, I would have been somewhere in Germany, where I was doing my masters. ITN project actually has given me a good like platform, which like in terms of collaborations and interactions with other established researchers. So that is basically a platform which I would not have had more than likely if I was not in an ITN project. Actually affected quite a bit. We went into lockdown in February, and from that point on, I have been working from home till like end of August. So it has been quite difficult, to be honest. I am not very productive at home. I prefer to work in an office environment because I can have that mentality that way. So it's just my mental thing. So it has been a little bit difficult, but yeah, I'm getting by. It's just something that you have to adjust to.